Hello and welcome to this presentation on Careers in Analytics Uncovered. My name is Kelly Cumming and I am the Link Career Practitioner to the Business School at the University of Southampton. Whether you are graduating soon, are considering a career pathway in analytics or data, or are undertaking an analytics-related degree, the aim of this presentation is to provide you with information on career options and occupations linked to analytics, and also provide information on how to navigate the graduate job market. At the end of this presentation, there will be two short videos provided by alumni from the University of Southampton, which will share an insight into their experience of the labour market and securing employment. For the purpose of this presentation, the term graduate will be used to denote a person who has successfully completed and been awarded an undergraduate or postgraduate degree. In simple terms, analytics involves using data and maths to discover, interpret, and communicate patterns to automate decisions, predict unknown outcomes, answer business questions, and or make effective decisions in an organisation. But with much business disruption and financial uncertainty occurring due to the COVID-19 crisis, it can be said that analytics remains a great asset and is still important to business, with many jobs still being advertised. The analytics job landscape and opportunities span multiple industries, and the nature of the job often allows for remote working, flexibility, and even self-employment. Many employers, when carrying out their recruitment drives, are often open to employing graduates from a variety of degree areas, and regularly look for candidates that demonstrate a keen passion and desire to have a future in analytics and evaluating data. The slide shown examples a number of sectors and industries that you can find jobs in and relating to analytics. The list shown is by no means an exhaustive list, and it is fair to say that career options relating to analytics and data is extremely vast and transcends industries far beyond those shown in the image. So I guess the question is, where will a career in analytics take you? When considering a career in analytics, it is important to understand the different types of job opportunities available to graduates to help you to consider what type of job will be right for you. Starting with graduate schemes, which can also be termed graduate programs or training, they typically are a 1 to 3 year work-based training program that allows recent graduates with an undergraduate or postgraduate degree to gain practical experience with a company, giving them a rich insight into the world of work. Many graduate schemes involve working on rotation, which means you get opportunity to spend time in different parts of an organisation to gain a feel and insight into what best suits you. Recruitment for graduate schemes typically starts in the autumn term, often late September or early October. And depending on the company, you can often apply for a graduate scheme 2 to 3 years after you graduate. However, some companies will have a rolling recruitment process, meaning there is no limit on when you can apply. Graduate jobs, on the other hand, are usually those that require someone to hold a degree to start their career in a particular profession or industry. Recruitment for graduate jobs may happen later in the year, often closer to graduation or all year round. This is done so there is less competition in the autumn term than for those with graduate schemes. In a graduate job, you will often be given training and support to specialise in a specific job or area of work. And you may often find opportunities being advertised with smaller companies or organisations that take on a smaller number of graduates. An entry-level job typically does not require prior experience in a particular field or profession. And depending on the job, a degree could be an advantage, but might not be relevant or required. If considering an entry-level job, it would be beneficial to discuss with the company how they will help you to have the career you want in the long term. This is to ensure you do not sell yourself short. To build upon my last two slides and validate the vastness of career options in analytics, this slide examples organisations that have, in the past, recruited University of Southampton graduates with an analytics-related degree or in analytics-related roles. This information is taken from the most recent 2016 to 2017 Destination of Leavers from Higher Education survey. And the information displayed demonstrates the global nature of career opportunities that can be found in analytics. To summarise so far, I have explained how career opportunities in analytics transcends many industries and can also be found worldwide. While at present the impact COVID-19 will have on the labour market in the longer term is debatable and also uncertain, this slide does give a promising picture of the average salary for recent graduates pre-COVID-19 from some of the courses offered through the University of Southampton, which have seen a trend in graduates entering analytic-related jobs. There are, however, many other courses offered through the University of Southampton which also study and have seen positive graduate outcomes associated with the areas of analytics and data. For more information on the courses offered at the University of Southampton, please visit www.southampton.ac.uk/courses. Due to the nature of analytic jobs often allowing for remote working and contributing towards effective business decisions, it is hopeful that this average salary will not be impacted significantly by the economic effects of COVID-19. However, to help you achieve positive employment outcomes, not just only during the COVID-19 crisis, but also beyond, it is important to consider ways in which you can broaden your job search, of which I will provide a few examples and suggestions of now. Detailed in the slide is a number of different job titles you may wish to use when exploring jobs linked to analytics and data. There is no guarantee that job vacancies with similar roles, responsibilities and duties will always have the same job title, or even use the words analytics or data in the title of the job being advertised. So when exploring job opportunities, a useful tip is to be creative and use different terms or words to explore and open up job opportunities that may have been previously hidden to you due to the restrictions in place as a result of the job titles and words you are using and searching for. Another tip is to use different modes of exploring and identifying advertised opportunities. Different companies may have different and/or preferred ways of advertising their vacancies. By widening the approaches you use to explore opportunities could help you to again discover opportunities that may have been previously hidden to you. If you are a current University of Southampton student or have graduated from the university within the last 5 years, you will have free and unlimited access to the Careers and Employability Services online careers site called My Career, which is demonstrated here in the top left-hand image. Through this platform, you can find out about everything that the University of Southampton's Careers and Employability Service has to offer, including information on and access to their online jobs board. All you need to log in as a University of Southampton student is your university username and password. If you are a University of Southampton graduate that has graduated from the university within the last 5 years, once you have accessed the mycareer.sutton.ac.uk initial landing page, please click the link that states Graduate Login and Registration to register your details and gain access. Building on the use of My Career further, if you are interested in exploring opportunities overseas, once logged into My Career, you can also gain access to a platform called Going Global, as demonstrated in the image. Going Global provides career and employment resources for more than 120 worldwide locations and provides information on more than 16 million worldwide job and internship opportunities. Yet, in addition to you using different modes to explore and identify advertised vacancies, it is important to bear in mind that not all opportunities are widely advertised. In fact, it is estimated that anything up to 70% of jobs are not advertised. And there are many reasons why employers might not post jobs. For example, they might prefer getting candidates through employee referrals, or they might be trying to save money on advertising costs. However, to open up and find these opportunities, detailed on the slide are 3 approaches you could take. One option could be to make contact with reputable recruitment agencies. By signing up with a recruitment agency, you could gain exclusive access to jobs that are not advertised elsewhere. Another option could be to use the power of networking. Networking involves interacting with others to develop contacts and exchange information. Knowing more people can give you greater access to information and can also facilitate in the sharing of information, including potential job opportunities. Finally, a third option could be to research and speculatively approach companies. This involves getting in touch and communicating with an organisation to inquire if they have a suitable job for you, even if they are not advertising a particular vacancy. This approach would usually involve or require sending a CV and cover letter that are up to date and targeted towards the company and industry you are approaching. But no matter what approach you take to identify opportunities, or whether you are an existing or emerging worker in the field of analytics, it is vital that you consider and also demonstrate the appropriate skill set employers and recruiters look for in roles that are of an analytics nature. Without understanding or demonstrating the appropriate skill set, you may not be considered favourable for a position. This is because it may be deemed by a recruiter that you do not possess the essential or desirable skills and attributes needed for the post. On the slide, you will see displayed a variety of technical skills that are often in demand or sought after in analytic-related roles. Technical skills are known as practical abilities and knowledge needed to perform specific tasks. Here we have some example transferable skills that employers and recruiters often seek for analytic-related roles. Transferable skills are considered core abilities or areas of expertise which can be applied to a broad range of roles, occupations, and industries. Thus, when applying for jobs relating to analytics and data, please do consider such skills to ensure you tailor your application well to the role and industry. However, if you are a University of Southampton student or graduate and feel that you have a skill or area of expertise that needs strengthening to enable you to become career ready, please do contact us at the Careers and Employability Service, where we would be happy to help. The Careers and Employability Service specialises in providing careers, information, advice and guidance to University of Southampton students and graduates when you need it most, supporting your future success. The slide displayed details a number of ways you can communicate and stay in contact with the Careers and Employability Service. In addition to the support offered through the Careers and Employability Service, the University of Southampton's Business School also has a dedicated employability lead, Julie Hickman, as well as a central email address where employability-related inquiries can be sent. The email address is sbsemployability@sutton.ac.uk. To help conclude this presentation, I would like to welcome you to watch 2 short videos created by University of Southampton alumni, whereby they have kindly agreed to share information on their top tips and experience of navigating the job market into analytic-related roles.
Hello guys, my name is Qikang Qing. I was a Business Analytics and Management Science student in UOS during 2018 to 2019. Currently, I work as a data analyst in Shopee, which is a leading e-commerce platform in Southeast Asia. I know most of you guys have started to think about job applications, so I'm really happy to be here offering some suggestions. From my perspective, during your preparation, you should constantly ask yourself 3 questions. First, are you able to manipulate data with the data analysis software such as Python, Excel, and Circle? Because I believe that the 3 softwares I mentioned above are the most popular softwares among many companies, so mastering them can really make you stand out. The second question is, do you have related experience in analytics? If not, you can still prove your abilities by doing your summer project or dissertation well, and also attempt some data science computation in the platform like Cargo. The last question is, do you have business sense? Before you go to an interview, do spend some time investigating the industry the company in and think about how data analytics can make an impact. Then show your understanding to the interviewer confidently. Okay, these are the 3 questions but also suggestions I would like to share with you. Good luck, and I hope you can all enjoy your time in the Southampton.
Hello everyone, I'm Ruki. I'm an alumna of University of Southampton. I'm currently working as a data analyst in Legal and General Group, which is a financial service company in London. And so I make this video today to share my job searching experience. I hope you find it useful. So a bit my background first. So I got my bachelor degree in China and I got my master degree in UK. Actually, I'm just graduated in 2019 with MSc Data and Decision Analytics, and I did my summer project in Carnival UK, which is really helpful for my job searching process. Well, so about my job searching experience, because I was an international student, same as you guys, so the first thing I need to know is the company I was applying for could provide me the visa sponsorship. To know that, you could just Google Tier 2 sponsors list, or you could download the sponsors list from the gov.uk. And every time when you apply for a company, apply for a role, you need to make sure you could find the company's name on that list. Yeah, just make sure you are not wasting your time to apply for some companies that couldn't provide you visa sponsorship. So after the applying, we could move on to the interviews. Honestly, it's not an easy thing for us international students to get the interview opportunities. So if you didn't get any interview or very few interviews, no need to be too anxious. You know, it's quite common, and all the thing you could do is just either improve your CV or cover letter, or apply for more companies. Because for me, by the time I got my current job, I had applied for more than 100 positions. Only 6 had interviewed me, so you can imagine. And so from my interview experience, there are usually 2 types of interview questions. One is competency questions, the other is behavior questions. So the competency questions for the data analyst role is always data orientated, of course. You need to show your skills in Python or SQL or R. The other one, the behavior questions. Actually, I've summed up a few very common behavior questions, and with those questions, you could just prepare before the interviews. Except the job applying and interviews, I reckon some of you would like to know the best time to start looking for a job. For me, I started to look for a job in September of 2019, but I wouldn't advise you to start that late. My advice is as early as you can, because that way you wouldn't worry too much about your visa and accommodation expiring issues, and you would have enough time to practice your English and your skills and learn more British cultures, which could be really helpful during your job search process. So that's all my experience about job searching, and that's all for this video as well. And I hope you all find a job you like. And so last thing, many thanks for Julie and Kelly inviting me to make this video. I'm very honored. I wish you all the best. Bye bye.
To add to the courses offered through the University of Southampton, there is also much opportunity across the university to engage in work experience, projects, competitions, and prize-giving opportunities, as demonstrated here in a testimonial by a recent graduate from the MSc Business Analytics and Finance programme. And also here, showcasing winners from the university's 2020 Centre of Operational Research, Management Sciences and Information Systems prize-giving ceremony.